We are now live on, wait for it. Yep. Okay. Don't give me that crap. We are live. We should be live. We are definitely live. Don't give me that crap, YouTube. We are definitely 100% live now. What do you mean waiting? We're not waiting for anything. Stupid YouTube. Stupid YouTube being stupid. Oh, there. Okay. Ugh. There we go. YouTube. Boop. All right, now we just share this on Discord. Okay. That's good. See if anyone else is. So far, no one, but give it time. And put this here. All right, and we should be good. All right, looking good. Yeah. There we go. All right, scroll down. Okay. All right. Okay, Carrie, let me just share the screen with you. Sharing screen. Ugh. Share this screen. There we go. Boop. All right.
Seriously, why do they like drawing cyberpunk themes
Oh,
so much?
Trainer Scyther! Yay! I'm so glad to see you back. All right. Good. I have some really cool things for you guys this week.
Me too.
Okay. So should we start with that? Yeah, I guess we can start with that. Okay. About. All right. Fine then. I am just going to change which window I'm sharing real quick in OBS. Do. Window capture. Change to Dan character. Is that? Ah. It's doing a pretty terrible job of sharing it in OBS. Great. Ah. Fantastic. And yet if I go back, wait. Nope, not there. Nope, not there either. Wait. So you can share that, but you can't share the pictures. Oh, great. That's fun. Fun. Why is it whenever I want to share pictures with you, I can share a word processor, no problem, but the second I try to share pictures, OBS just doesn't want to do it. It's so weird. Okay, you know what? I have no choice but to share my desktop, which is going to be, I guess this one. Okay, fine then. We'll try this then. Sharing desktop. Or not desktop. What's it called? Display capture. Here we go. Actually, I already have one of these. I'll just grab one display capture. I don't see it anywhere. I'm just going to add it then. Display capture. Do it. Oh, that's good. That's going to have to do it, I guess. There we go. I don't know why my white isn't white here. I guess it's just the image viewer, whatever. It still works. Okay. Alrighty then. So yeah, this is okay. I'm gonna get some Pokemon music going. Pokemon music. Pokemon. Silver OST. Yeah, sure. We'll just go with that music. There we go. Got some music going. Bada boom. Okay, so yeah. Let's see. Okay, Carrie, I guess I could try to share the image with you real quick. Change window to this one. Let's see if Discord knows what it's doing. Okay, Carrie, can you see the picture?
Wait, yes, I can see it.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna just evolve.
What is that judo that? What is that judo that Danny has on his chest? Anyways, that looks weird.
It's actually one of those, you know, those pull.
Actually, I know what it is.
It's like one of those pull string things that can tighten parts of the clothing. And a zipper pocket. Actually designed after one of my old clothes when I was younger. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, there we go. I redrew Danny because these characters have been needing an update for so many years. So yeah, just hanging out with his mischievous deceiver. And then I also redrew Polly. So here's Polly. Ah. Can you see it, Carrie?
Wait. Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. You definitely get a got better than childhood, of course.
And I really liked how Susan turned out. I changed her design a lot.
What's that thing called? The can should look a little bit. The can, you can work on it a little bit better.
Yeah, the can doesn't look great. I'll admit that the watering can looks a bit rubbish.
I like that he's doing a heart though with his tentacles.
Yeah, very cute.
Is he a plant type, by the way?
What? Tangela? Who are you? Oh, hey, Queen of Foxes. I am Tayo, and I am here with my friend, Carrie. And happy to see you on the stream. Yeah, so I'm just showing off, we're reading my old Pokemon fan fiction, and I just kind of redrew them recently. Redrew several characters from the fan fiction just for fun. So yeah, I'm just showing them off. But then we're gonna start reading the story again. This one is, so that's like Talon and basically Turner. This is actually my first time ever drawing Turner. So yeah, just I just looked up his description, and it pretty much just said he had a trench coat and he was tall or something. So I just kind of drew that, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so Carrie?
Yep.
Okay, so That is Cassie, young Cassie, which I never drew up until this point.
Oh, those 5 stars. Why is it all the stars though?
That's just how she was described in the story. There's like a bunch of stars on her shirt, her blouse, or whatever. Oh. So yeah, and there's Dan when he was younger, and then that's them when they grow up. And yeah.
Oh.
And then these are basically Eric and the Rocket Boss, the current Rocket Boss, and yeah, they're just kind of kids.
The current Rocket Boss is an OC, right?
What did you say?
Rocket Boss is an OC. The current Rocket Boss is an OC, right?
It's like, I mean, in the video games, it's always just kind of an adult. But yeah.
So you want the boss this time to be a kid, a floating kid.
Yeah, floating kid. And
you might have accidentally make his limbs a little bit longer, like when they let for the floating kid.
Yeah, I think they are too long. I'll have to fix that later. But and then this is the last character. Oh gosh, his feet are kind of big. I just realized that.
Actually, it's kind of perfect, except that slit that he has with his pants, though.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, this is the guy that, remember, I made him the least impressive introduction ever, where he's like, "I hate you, Team Rocket. Well, bye." Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the character art. But I've got more to show you, but we'll get into that when we're reading the story. Okay, so yeah, let me just go into OBS and... Oh crud, I wasn't sharing this on the dang... Hold on. I was not sharing this on the dang vertical stream. I apologize for that. I was not sharing the images at all on the vertical stream. Okay, hold on, I'm going to do that real quick. For anyone watching the vertical stream. Let's see here. Where's the display? It is not here. Hold on, let me just add this. Display capture 3. There we go. Now it can actually be seen on the vertical display. Okay, so real quick, I'm just going to go through this very much faster than I was from the horizontal. Danny and his Mischievous, Polly and her Smeargle, Susan and her Tangela, Talon and his enemy Turner, Danny and Cassie as kids and as teens and as adults, and then Team Rocket, basically. Okay, we're all caught up on the vertical stream. Okay, cool. So I am just going to... I'm just going to get rid of the display. What is it called? Display capture. Getting rid of that. There we go. Hold on. Let me just move the window capture around a little bit on the vertical stream. There we go. That's probably as good as I can get it. Alright. Let's minimize this. Okay. Alright. Okay, Carrie, are you ready to read? And I guess she's not. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, I was just waiting for Carrie, and then we'll get started with the story reading.
Okay, you can share the documents now.
Okay. Gonna change it over to that right now. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, Carrie, can you see it?
Yes, I can. The Tower of Legends!
Okay.
Whoa,
So,
these are some fonts.
so who should start today?
You can start because I'm eating my breakfast while doing so.
Okay, I'll start then.
Sango no Himida! Oh, I don't think
It's-
that is the way to say it yet.
Hold on, did someone send me something? Oh,
I
You
sent
just-
you,
you-
I sent you a
you
kitty.
you sent me a kitty thing. Okay.
Yeah, I sent you quite a lot of cat things.
All right. So, okay, let's get started with the story. And I still have more surprises. So surprises. The character art wasn't the only surprise, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Let's continue. I got tuition until 2 a.m., so I can't watch you. Oh, that stinks.
Don't worry, we'll be finished before then.
Let's see. Anyway. Let's see. That's a shame you can't watch us, Trainer Scyther. Anyway, I guess we'll get started. Danny rushed to the Pokemon Center and went into deep sleep, but there before his mother could call again. As morning came, it was up to Susan to awaken Danny. Danny, get up, she shoved. No, it's too early. It's 8 a.m. already. That's what I mean, it's too early. Not a morning person, huh? Well, this will get you up. There's a tower in this city that has legendary Pokemon living in it. Legendary Pokemon? Danny jumped out of his bed. Maybe I could catch a Dragonite like Dad had, he thought, grabbing his Pokegear. Time's a-wasting, let's go to that tower. I knew that would work, Susan remarked. And so Danny, his sister, and their new friend left to find the tower. Okay, Susan, which way to the tower with legendary Pokemon? Danny asked, looking excited. Which one? Do you mean there's more than one? Polly questioned. Sure, there are two. They're supposed to both hold legendary Pokemon. One of them burned down a while ago, but the people rebuilt it. That tower is said to be the living place of the three mystical... Okay, I'm gonna replace dogs with beast. Because, I say dog a lot. And, okay, hold on, let me just copy this. And they're actually supposed to be... I don't think it's supposed to be clear exactly what they are. Okay, so let's copy this. Okay, here we go. They are Suicune, the Beast of Water, Entei, the Beast of Fire, and Raikou, the Beast of Lightning. Honestly, I always thought Entei was like a bulldog or something, and Raikou was a saber-toothed tiger. It's said to be the nest of the legendary...
What is Raikou anyways? Is it a secret? Is it a... What is Raikou anyways?
All I know is he's got saber teeth. Saber-toothed tiger-like stuff, features.
Yeah, I think that he's a very fluffy looking lion tiger thingy with his long teeth.
Yeah.
Look at this teeth.
Bang. Let's see. Tower said to be...
Bones.
Whoa. That's the next legendary Pokemon. My character's down. Stop being so down. Cheer up. There we go. Anyway. It's said to be the nest of the legendary bird named Ho-Oh. But none of those Pokemon stay in their towers forever. And the beast run all over Johto. And Ho-Oh flies around the world. So there isn't much of a chance of me catching one. Danny said, disappointed. And I don't know why that font is so tiny. Whatever. Catch? You'd be lucky if you could even weaken one of them. They're all very powerful, and any rookie would get burned, soaked, fried, and crushed by them. Well, it won't hurt to have a look around, Danny. I like that. I like that Susan's like, you could get burned, soaked, fried, and crushed. And Danny's like, well, it won't hurt to have a look around. Danny, she just said it might.
It might still hurt. It might still hurt.
Well, it won't hurt to have a look around, Danny stated, moving in the direction of the Beast Tower. Susan seemed correct about the stories, and the beasts were nowhere in the tower. Oh, well, come on. Maybe Ho-Oh is in his tower. Ho-Oh's tower was much taller and grander than the Beast Tower. But there was a tall, muscular man blocking the entrance. Danny tried to enter, but the man blocked him. Well, yeah, I just said he was blocking the entrance. Go away, kid.
Oh.
But I want to go inside. I said scram. This place is private. Hey, hold on a minute, Susan interrupted. This tower has always been open to the public before. Okay, it's your turn, Carrie.
Okay, let me go take a look. Wait, I got this. Well, it isn't now, so get out of here. Oh, not. Danny complained. Come on, Danny, let's get out of this city and go to the next gym. Polly suggests following him. Shannon walked through the park alone, thinking about his friends and wondering what they are up to now. I missed them already. It's so much better traveling with companions than alone like I'm doing. Actually, I think that is it wrong that I enjoy doing things alone at times, mostly?
Oh, I mean, he's been alone most of his life, so...
Before he had time to think about it further, he heard a noise like a parrot squawk coming from above his head. Okay, what's that? Oh, hey.
I don't know what these symbols represent.
Flying high in the air was a giant bird with wings filled with rainbow feathers and shining body. He had never seen such a wondrous sight in his life. The magnificent Pokemon was flying away from him, and it was so great that he had to pursue it. Chased it all the way into Aquatic City, where it managed to get so far ahead it escaped him. What was that thing? He was gazing into the sky, and man at the souvenir stand had to ask what he was doing. Why in the world are you looking into the sky? Well, Talon looked over to answer and saw a t-shirt with a picture of the British sword. Oh, what's that? Oh, that is Ho-Oh, the legendary Pokemon that goes to Tin Tower. Where is it? It's at the far end of the city. Ah, much obliged. After a long journey, Ho-Oh had to return to his nest in its tower. It slowly glided on top and lay down its head. Hey, welcome back! The muscular man from the entrance laughed, making a strong net wrapped around the Pokemon. Ho-Oh's beak was about to be found, but it was able to let an extreme high-pitched roar that echoed through the city. Danny and his comrades could only hear one thing. Oh! They raced back to the town, which was now unguarded. They led the way onto the roof, and they came in on a rocket again to catch the legendary Birkin K-Bugs. That's underwhelming because you think that they are so strong and they can actually just cut open nets or something.
Yeah.
He struggled for his freedom, but its bonds were too tight to escape from. Release him now! Danny demanded. Stay off this kid. You asked for it. He swiped his Pokeball out and brought for a Pokemon. Hey guys, look, the stream wants to battle. Then teach him a lesson. Okay, I choose Steelix. The leading Rocket's Pokemon was 12 times the size of Danny's little Crocodile. The Iron Snake Pokemon, it is said that if only sleeps over 100 years, its composition changes to become diamond-like. Oh, diamond like
Kurkana, use water gun! Steelix blocked the squirt of water with its tail and smirked at its opponent. Steelix, Iron Tail. The iron snake swung its tail at Croconaw and hit it in the jaw. Croconaw, return! I choose! As Danny was reaching for one of his Pokemon, a rope wrapped around him and his friends and tied them up. So yes, I am adding illustrations to several parts of the story. So we're gonna have visuals from now on. So yeah, this is the first picture.
You know, your fascination is sewing in here.
Shh. Didn't your mother
That's
ever
okay, only the first time.
Didn't your mother ever tell you not to play with rockets? Turner questioned. It's the man from the city, Polly exclaimed. You shouldn't have gotten in our way. Talon followed the man's directions and found Tin Tower, but there was no sign of any magical bird. Maybe whatever that thing was has already left. Help! Someone help us! Polly pleaded. That was no bird, but it was the voice of someone I know. It came from the top of the tower? Talon rushed through the entrance where two rockets stopped him from continuing. Get out of my way! Go, Graveler! The rocket threw a Pokeball, and Talon chopped it in half. When the rock Pokemon came out, its top part was gone. Jeez! That's pretty brutal. I mean, I know it's a rock, but jeez. Ah! The two rockets screamed and ran into each other, blacking out. Damn, they must have slammed into each other hard then. Pathetic!
Wait,
that's not how you...
Wait, what happened?
Like,
what happened after the Pokeball chopped in half?
You, like, chopped the Pokeball, and, like, the rock Pokemon came up with, like, the top of his head missing. Or, like he had gotten a stone cut or a haircut or something. Let's see.
I don't think that's how that works, though, because they work as a light beam or something.
Yeah, they're like stored in there. I don't know what would happen if you chopped a Pokeball in half, honestly. I assume the Pokemon would just come out.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at Arceus, you just throw the thing out and then it breaks every time. It doesn't stop them from coming out in holes. It shouldn't be something like that, but
yeah, it's pathetic, Talon remarked. Completely and utterly pathetic. He climbed to the stairs to the next level of the tower and was met by more rockets. How did you get up here?
I don't know, maybe because your guts were too stupid.
Yeah.
all of Team Rocket charged at Talon, but he jumped over their heads and turned around and blew on them. This is like one of those Jackie Chan fighting scenes.
Yeah, that is like that is a very Jackie Chan thing to do. He jumped over their heads, turned around and blew on them. The group tipped over and... What the fuck is this writing? I'm gonna change this. This is dumb. Hold on. It's fine if he jumps over their heads. Sure, why not? That's crazy athletic, but whatever. But I'm gonna change this. Turned around and kicked them. There we go. Hold on. Kick them into one another. There we go. That makes a bit more sense. I could see that happening. But blow it? What is he, Superman? That doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Anyway, kick them into one another. The group tipped over and tumbled down the stairs in a big heap, and then they died.
You want me to continue?
Maybe I'll finish you right now. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll fit... Wait. Oh, wait, hold on. This is you, isn't it? Is this...
Yeah.
Okay.
That kind of reminds me of one thing, by the way. It was an anime which is adopted from a phone game. Ugh.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty decent. But then Monster Strike, and one of the scenes was that it was a special, summer special, and one of the girls was voiced by a singer that sing the songs from the Persona series / some covers from the Sonic series, and she did a takedown with you run I don't know you squat on people's faces, like that kind of thing you see in wrestling match.
Oh yeah.
The problem is she didn't get spares. That for one time when she got there she didn't get spares. So she did that because some guy were chasing her and her friends.
Oh jeez.
And the protagonist. And so she was like, take down like that. And the guy that she was going to squat onto, was like, oh Jesus! He said it. He was in a they were Japanese guys, but of course they were trying to do their best in Japanese English, and the guy would just yell, and he got squat, and then she was like, I'm never going to get married because of that.
Oh wow. So I just wanted to say that Trainer Scyther is back! Yay!
Welcome back.
That's cool. Trainer, I just wanted you to know, because you probably missed this, I'm gonna scroll up. We have illustrations now. Every once in a while, for certain moments, I'll throw in like little illustrations of the characters and Pokemon. So yeah, just make it a bit more exciting than just text, you know? Anyway, let's see, Carrie, where did you leave?
And we were talking about how some of the scenes are just straight out of a Jackie Chan movie, and he thinks that it was too silly and changed it.
Yeah, there was like one part where Talon jumped over some rockets, blew on them, and they fell over, which is dumb. So I changed it to he kicked them, which I think makes it sounds better.
Also, something came out from Jackie Chan movies. Alright, maybe I will finish you right now. Turner laughed, taking out his harp sword. Polly screamed, and Talon could hear her voice coming behind a door. It was locked, but he forced it open.
Holy shit! He just broke through a locked door. Damn! What is he? This Talon is way too strong. Holy crap! Talon OP. Please nerf. He just broke through a locked door. Damn! I just want to remind everyone that this. I just wanted to remind everyone, real quick, that Talon is only 14 years old. And he's breaking down locked doors like they're nothing.
This is some Teen Titans BS, by the way, because Teen Titans are pretty dang strong.
Yeah.
And they are also traumatized.
Yeah, like, damn. Anyway, where were we?
It was locked and he forced it open. Then he exclaimed, thank heavens. Polly said relief. Turner, run away like the coward that you are. No, thank you. Oh, Commander. Turner beckoned. Steelix, knock him off the tower. I thought that guy was injured. Steelix roared and flung his hardtail. Look out, it's Iron Tail. Talon jumped to the side and raced across the tower until it reached the edge. Give in a crunch and toss it over. Steelix opened his giant mouth and moved it on Talon, ready to crunch him in his mouth. Talon stood firm when Steelix tried to clamp down. He skipped away, and the immense weight of the metal head sent Steelix plummeting to the ground.
Okay, hold on. I got another picture to add here. Let me just add it in. I got it in my folder here. Let's see this picture right there. There we go. Picture added.
You tried. That was pretty good.
Okay, Talon doesn't look great, but it's just drawing him from a distance, so. And that tower doesn't look great either. Still looks okay.
Do you want to scroll up a bit? Yeah. Yeah, you can go. Yeah, you can go down. Sorry about that. I thought I missed something. That's none of your concern. Right now, I'm a free ho-oh. AR took Turner's sword. Where the heck is
Where did
AR?
hold on? Where did AR come from? Did I delete something? Hold
Yeah,
on.
I think that you might have deleted something. Yeah, you did.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think I accidentally deleted something when I added that picture. Hold on, let me fix this.
Well, who sent you over the edge? Talon remarked, looking down. Hey, behind you! Danny warned.
Well, there we go.
The
Okay,
rocket
good.
commenter put his arms around Ted and began gripping him.
Ugh. These dang pictures make it a little more difficult sharing pages because they make the pages so much shorter. Okay. I guess we'll just keep switching off between pages. Okay. The Trainer Scyther asks, "How was our day?" Pretty good. Played video games all day.
I have to go to work tonight.
Oh. Ah. That's too bad. Well, you're getting money, so I guess that's okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, anyway, I guess we're on the next page now. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Actually, let me just send you. Let me just send you something real quick. Trainer Scyther. Let's see here. Let me see here. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I gotta make this bigger so I can actually see what I'm doing.
Alright.
Edit, invite link. Never generate new link. Copy. Here is our Discord server if you're interested. Trainer Scyther. Alright. Okay, and back to reading. I guess it's my turn now? Sorry, the pictures are throwing everything off, Carrie. I think we're on a new page, though. Okay. Okay, so yeah. But yeah. That Talon got grabbed by the rocket is where we left off, by the way. Okay. Good. Now hold him and I'll plow him through. Jeez! Freaking getting violent here.
Just a kid, don't do that.
This is don't be so violent. Yikes. I kill people.
They are just tiny babies.
They're just babies.
Tiny babies.
They're just tiny babies. Turner exclaimed, taking his broken sword out. Stop right there. Turner looked back. AR. Okay, is he actually going to do something this time? Good. AR.
Oh, I feel like he's just going to let the bird out and make the bird go jump them or something.
AR had untied Danny and the girls, and now he focused on the rockets. Oh gosh, this next line, I read ahead a little bit to come up with these pictures. This next line is like maximum silly cringe, I just gotta say. Oh, thank you for joining our server, Trainer Scyther.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
That's awesome. Okay, let's see. Focused, untied the girls and focused on the rockets. Okay, so here comes maximum cringe. Are you ready? Who are you supposed to be? Zorro? Actually, I think that's 2 R's. Trainer Turner joked? No. Zorro leaves marks on walls. Well, I'll leave marks on you! What?
That's kind of awesome, though.
It's just
because
it's such a weird thing to say.
yeah, that's what they say. Snitches get stitches, and bad people get stitches.
Snitches get stitches. I never thought I'd hear you say that, Gary.
You should thank Ertika, rest in peace, bro, and
Yes.
also whatever fanfic that we're reading. It was
Yes.
it was a very cute Star Wars fanfic with Yulara, and he was like, no, I'm not going to snitch on you because as my daughter said, snitches get stitches.
But yes, Trainer Scyther, I agree. It is that Zorro comment is maximum cringe. Like, why? Why did I write that? Did I think that
Maybe
sounded
because-
cool? It doesn't sound cool. It sounds stupid. Ugh. There's some parts of the story that I like, but there's a lot.
How do you feel about the sorry for interrupting. How do you feel about the One Piece bedding I see in the station? Of all the places I find like beddings you can buy, you can find beddings at this train
I gotta
station.
show you.
Like, what the heck?
I gotta show you the birthday presents I got. I haven't shown you my birthday presents yet, Carrie. I'll do that later.
Maybe later after we finish the reading.
Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so we're just not gonna read that terrible Zorro remark again and just continue on. AR dashed ahead and punched their commander in the face, and then he kicked Turner's sword out of his hand and caught it. Yeah, you show him, AR. Actually, do your job for once. He reached out his hand to Talon. He hesitated for a moment, but then grabbed it and stood up. Who are you? Talon asked, mystified. Ooh, he's so mystified. He's so mystified. That is none of your concern. Right now, I must free Ho-Oh! AR took Turner's sword and was ready to cut away at the net when he stopped moving. Well, why did he stop? Denny asked. Then he looked up and saw the reason. The Alakazam from before was disabling them. It soon disabled them as well. That won't stop me, Talon exclaimed, ready to fight the psychic Pokemon again. But I will, declared the commander, grabbing him by his legs and throwing him off the— Jeez! Rest in peace, Talon. Damn. The trainers could do nothing but watch in agony. I'm sure I'd use that word, but whatever. You've all failed. In a matter of minutes, a helicopter will arrive and take this fine creature to our base. Oh, shut its eyes and concentrated. Somehow, it had to call for help. It had to get help. The great bird's plea was received by 3 beings from 3 different parts of Johto. The north quadrant, the northeast quadrant, and the southwest quadrant. Who cares about which quadrant? Talon died? Yeah,
Nobody
we
cares.
have not resolved the whole Talon thing yet, have we? Talon's still falling off the tower, isn't he? It's like each of them ran towards the same destination at incredible speed. The helicopter had arrived and cables were being attached to Ho-Oh.
Isn't this just something like straight out of Majora's Mask? The Titan just come out like, I got this.
My house was noisy and I heard something about rest in peace, Talon. Yeah, Talon got thrown off the tower. I don't think we've resolved that yet. It's like he got thrown off a tower like 3 paragraphs ago. What happened? Anyway, arriving cables were being attached to Ho-Oh. Turner and the commander were ready to what happened to Talon? Anyway, let's just move on, I guess. Hopefully he'll be fine. Commander were ready to climb inside when a lightning bolt came from below, striking the helicopter and breaking the cables with ease. A large yellow creature jumped up, which walked on 4 legs, had black stripes and a white cloud around its face like a mustache. It had retrieved Talon and let him down off its back. Okay, Raikou! Raikou for the win, baby!
What is Raikou anyways? Because his face looks like a Persian cat or something because it's so puffed up. He's like he got puffy cheeks.
Carrie. So Carrie actually, I probably could make it so that Carrie's avatar moves when she talks, but I mean, for one thing, she's got a beak over her face, so you wouldn't be able to see her mouth move anyway. I mean, I guess it'd be nice if she moved a bit. At least I can kind of do that. Kind of make her joyful, or pretty much whatever. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah. Oh, just other emotes. At least I can do that. I need to remember to do that. But yeah, it's just I just haven't set it up for that because I figured Carrie has a beak covering her mouth. What's gonna happen? Hey, Team Rocket. I don't know what this Pokemon is, but I know one thing, and that is it doesn't like you. The powerful Pokemon sent an electric bolt up to Alakazam and zapped it until it dropped to the floor. All the trainers were freed of its disablement and let out their Pokemon. That's Raikou, the dog. Oh, the Beast of Lightning. It must have come to help Ho-Oh, Susan explained. You rockets are going down, Danny declared. Freeze them, Lapras! Lapras shut out a blue beam and froze the two rockets in place. You think we're beaten? Well, think again! The Rocket Commander yelled using his communicator. The boss of Team Rocket sensed failure. He's got a failure sense. I just like to point this out, that the Rocket boss has a failure sense. It's like, my failure sense is tingling! They must have failed me! The boss Team Rocket sensed failure was coming, but he answered his phone just the same. What do you want? Sir, we have Ho-Oh, but now we're... I think that's supposed to be like a semicolon, or ellipses, or whatever. Whatever, I'll fix it later.
Do you want to change them later, those two symbols, because you probably can change it into like dot and then close quotes.
Yeah.
I think.
Let's change it now, because I think I know what these are. Okay, we're gonna hold on. Let me set a. There we go. We just got to go back to the @ sign, and we can pick up where we left off. Okay, so we're gonna change these symbols because they're annoying me. Find and replace, baby. Find all of these and change them into ellipses and end quote. Find and replace. Replace now. Okay. We replaced it 23 times. And now we're going to search for the @ sign. Find. Search. There we go. And now we're back where we wanted to be. Sir, we have Ho-Oh, but now we're... Okay, Carrie, your turn.
Okay. You have it! He exclaims, standing up. Yes, but we are being attacked by legendary Pokemon and trainers! You are actually worthy of my assistance, for once. I'm coming to help. You were bitten, Danny declared. I doubt that, said a voice that sounded young. In the air was a boy with younger than Talon. He had on black pants. That's kind of weird. He had black. It should be. He had black pants, shoes, and also a red shirt with a black vest. Mini Giovanni.
Mini Giovanni.
His hair was thick and blonde, and he frowned at all there. What? He frowned at all there.
Wait, what?
Then
Yeah.
Then he smiled at the imprisoned Ho-Oh. Excellent work, Commander. With this Pokemon on our side, we shall rule over all. Who are you? Annie asked, holding his fist. The leader, ruler, and host of Team Rocket. Huh? You surprised? We're expecting an older gentleman, but too bad, because would an older gentleman be able to do this? Danny was pushed down onto his back and his arms were pulled backwards. Oh, hey, Danny! Holly cried, starting to run, the boy preventing her from moving like Alakazam had done.
Okay.
No one moves until I said so.
Guess what we got here? Boom, 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 boom. We got another picture. Though I said Danny was on his back, where the picture is not drawn that way.
Only is on the ground. Okay. No one moves unless I say so. Talon unsheathed his sword, but he was also made motionless. Your strong mind can't escape mine, Talon. Umbreon, go! Eyal exclaimed, throwing his Pokeball down. Throwing it down.
He's throwing it down!
The Pokemon started coming out as a team, but was forced back into the ball, and Eyal was caught. Whoa.
Damn,
This
that's some crazy power. He could stop Pokemon from coming out. But I like Trainer Scyther's comment, like, of course the cringe part has One Piece in it. I mean, it's not that Zoro. It's Mr. Leave Z as his calling card Zoro, not Mr. Green Hair's Mosshead Zoro. Anyway, I keep forcing you to stop reading my pictures, Carrie.
No, it's okay. I'm not upset.
Anyway, trying to send out a dark type against me. Well, too bad. AR was put down besides Danny. You are all finished. Raikou could watch no more, and it sent an electric attack to blast the rocket boss. The boy stayed where he was, and the attack collided into an energy shield. Not even one of the legendary... that's not what I wanted. I'm sorry, but I'm just changing dog to beast for all of these. Legendary beast can hurt me. He will take more than that to damage me, Raikou. A blasting noise was heard that came from above Ho-Oh. There's another legendary beast trying to free Ho-Oh with its fire attacks. Has to be the beast of Fire Entei, Polly thought. Oop. And it seems I won't have a legendary bird.
It's the Flame Emperor!
It's the Flame Emperor! Does Carrie have her own channel? Carrie does have her own channel. Have you posted anything recently, Carrie?
No. No, I haven't updated in a while. Mostly I put up animatics and stuff on there. You can go have a look.
Yeah. Should Trainer Scyther just look for Shadow Rosita, is it? Your name?
Yeah, that's one. You can go look for it.
Okay. You should be able to find Carrie's channel if you look for this. Because that is Carrie's YouTube name. So yeah. Alright, and now back to the story. It seems I won't have a legendary bird, but I'll also have legendary beasts! Dang, this is annoying. Stay, boys! He disabled the beast and laughed.
Are they actually dogs?
I feel like they're called legend. Hold on, let's look this up real quick. What are Entei, Suicune, and Raikou called? Legendary beasts. Legendary beast is the official term for them in English, I believe. Okay, yeah, legendary beast. So it's a good thing I'm changing it from dogs. That's good. Okay. The Beast of Fire, as he said, that legendary birds will also have legendary beasts. Stay, boys! He disabled the beasts and laughed. I had that net made to withstand fire and electric attacks. Now I think I'll teleport you all back to my base. A blue streak flashed by. What is Sonic joining the... First of all, that's not supposed to be that by. It's supposed to be BY. But what is Sonic joining the fray? You're too slow, Will! Is it the one with the Castlevania animatic? I believe so. Isn't it, Carrie? Your YouTube account?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
That's the one.
Yeah, that's her channel. Okay, so let's see. It seems I won't just have a legendary bird, but a legendary beast. Disable the beast and laughed. I had that, and blah, 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 blah. I lost my place. A blue streak flashed by. Sonic the Hedgehog. and cut Ho-Oh's beak free. It was the third beast, the beast of water, Suicune. There we go, fix it up. Ho-Oh opened its beak and blew out a bowl of fire the size of a swimming pool. That's a pretty big bowl of fire, I gotta say.
We are still also very salty about Suicune's mega form, and we're like, what?
Oh, you mean the one where it becomes a dinosaur?
Yeah, 2 legs. He became a 2-leggy boy.
It went past the tower and then broke apart. Stay still, Suicune. And Ho-Oh, shut up! Suicune stopped moving and Ho-Oh's beak couldn't move either. Now, as I said before, I'm taking you back! The psychic boss was so busy enslaving the legendary Pokemon that he didn't notice that Ho-Oh's fireball had spit into smaller balls, and they soared back to the tower, striking Ho-Oh's net and the Team Rocket boss. The net turned to ash and Ho-Oh was free. Stay still, Ho-Oh! The rainbow bird laughed at his command. I want to hear Ho-Oh laugh. And Trainer Scyther has just subbed to your channel, Carrie.
What? Oh, thank you.
Enslaved the legendary Pokemon that didn't notice Ho-Oh. Blah, blah, blah. They soared back to the tower, striking Ho-Oh's net and the Team Rocket boss. The net turned to ash, and ashes and Ho-Oh was free. Say so, blah, blah, blah. That's right, the bird laughed at him. I really want to hear that. Protected itself with its own energy shield. I can break your shield! The boy concentrated more of his power on the shield, and everyone was freed one by one. Okay, I'm changing this to Beast. You have to attack his barrier all at once! Dana exclaimed. The dogs. Fucking beasts! They're not dogs, they're beasts! Used their fire, electric, and water attacks on him, and his shield broke. Ho-Oh saw its opportunity and sent out another of its fireballs. They surrounded the boss from all sides and then moved in. He tried to fly away, but they would seek him out each time. He won't beat me. I'll teleport and escape. Raikou called down a lightning bolt, and it struck the boss. And it struck the boss. It struck the boss and surged through his body, keeping him from leaving before the fire could get to him. All the flames engulfed him, and he couldn't stand the pain. Okay, I am going to add a little picture in here.
That's quite a picture.
Boop. I know I cheaped out with a bit of a lame-looking silhouette, but that's I made a bunch of these, so what are you gonna do? Wait, did I put it in the wrong place?
Yeah, you did.
Hold on. Why is it?
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, there it is. It's too big.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. You can't win. I am real, and I will return.
I think,
This
yeah,
is
I like the way you
message
said it more.
received.
There we go.
His message received, the evilly teleported away. Turner and the other rockets had already retreated on the back of the commander rocket's D-legs. All Pokemon who had participated were wary from the fight, and yet each of the legendary creatures had gone their own way. Daniel searched for Aya, but he too had left. Our heroes now walk on the road to next gym. I wonder why Aya always goes away before we can talk. Then he pondered. I guess he doesn't feel like talking, Susan remarked. Hey darling, how did you know where we were? Pauline inquired. I didn't. I was chasing Ho-Oh when I heard someone crying for help. I'm not sure if you should come with us. We insist. You let Susan came. Why can't he came? You can't think of a good reason, can you? Polly was getting irritated now. Then he was starts using the same words against him in an argument whether, typo, whether Susan should come. Come on, big sis. Don't you think that he's earned our trust? Maybe for once in Danny's life was right. Then Polly smiled and had to agree. Just as long as Dad and Mom won't find out. They would be cool about it. Remember, they travel with others on their journeys too. I guess it's okay then. Then Polly remembered something swept through her hair and she touched the rose. Thanks for the rose, Tarlin. Oh, you're welcome? Enough with the happy stuff already. Just head to the next gym and my next match in Olivine City.
Freaking Danny's like, let's go! Let's go!
We are like tired.
What's this?
No, everyone else is tired.
Oop. Yeah. It's like Danny's like, let's go! Why are we all emoting? Oh, I think I typed out beast and I forgot. I forgot that makes my character emote a bit. And I touch certain letter keys. Anyway. Next chapter. The Mill Tank Mystery. I don't know why it's not numbered. But it's not.
I don't want to eat beef, but every time I look at it and I remember which Pokemon used to eat video and they are actually on pretty top on the list.
Polly had found a battle with a young lad, and it was a one-on-one match. He chose Rattata, and she chose wait, what? Oh yeah, and she chose to use for the first time Igglybuff. I forgot she caught an Igglybuff. Let's see. Rattata, Hyper Fang! Igglybuff, Charm! Igglybuff smiled and wiggled around. The Rattata thought it was cute, and that... so cute that it didn't attack. Rattata, what are you doing? I said Hyper Fang! Igglybuff, Mega Punch! Igglybuff punched the rat, and it started crying. Whoa, what a wuss! Rats! Oh, return! Jeez, that was a really short battle. My gosh, that's like that's got to be a record. Good job, Igglybuff. Good job, Polly said, hugging it. Well, that was easy, Danny remarked. Good. I can tell that Igglybuff is at a really low level, and it can't handle more experienced Pokemon, Susan enlightened. Hello, a little girl greeted. Hello, Danny answered. I saw the battle you just had. You're trainers, aren't you? Yes, except Talon, Danny answered. I need to have a Pokemon battle. Will you battle me? Great, I could go for battle myself. Let's have a 6-on-6 battle then. 6-on-6 battle, they all exclaimed. Danny had never had a 6-on-6 battle, and this sounded like it would take a while to finish. Do you have that many Pokemon? Yes, right here, see? She replied, holding out her hand with 6 Pokeballs. Okay, let's make it a fast one. This is good luck with 6-on-6, jeez. I choose Miltank.
I'm kind of curious though because I don't think that Danny has 6 at this point, right?
I'm like, let's see. He's got Mischievous, Croconaw, Furret, oh, Bellsprout. So he's got 5 at least.
No, you got 4. You just said 4.
I was like Mischievous, Croconaw, Furret, Bellsprout. I feel like I'm forgetting some, but
That's okay. They will come along.
oh, Geodude. I forgot he has a Geodude. So that's at least 5. At that point,
that's 5. He has 5.
Let's see.
Do you think that he's going? Do you think that's going to? Hey sister, can I borrow your Lapras for a little bit? And Lapras was like,
It was like Lapras, like I am not ready for this shit. Do you have that many Pokemon? Yes, right here. Blah 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 blah. And she chooses Miltank. That's the Pokemon Whitney used. Okay, then I'll go with Geodude. Miltank, use Rollout. I hate that attack. Geodude, it's a normal type. So use Rock Smash. Miltank's rolling attack was ended after a quick chop from Geodude. I don't think that's what Rock Smash is, but we'll go with it. The cow Pokemon went out cold. Jeez, that's a weak Miltank. Was it level 5? Yikes! Okay, return Miltank. Go! I wonder which Pokemon she'll choose now. Okay, Carrie, it's your turn.
Miltank! Then exclaimed, you are using the same Pokemon again. I think you got a typo. You're using the same Pokemon again.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, Miltank, take out Geodude with Headbutt. Geodude, time for the good old seismic toss. Geodude tossed Miltank's head in her effort to headbutt and slam her to the ground. Nice try, Miltank. Return. Now I choose. Please let her use anything but a Miltank, please. I think that you're putting part of yourself. I think that you're putting part of yourself in there because people said the Miltanks are hard to fight. Yeah, he's like, please let her use anything but a Miltank.
Please, no more Miltanks. No more Miltanks. I'm begging you.
Then he thought to himself, Miltank, go. Everyone could see a face going on here, and it was the last Pokemon that Danny and Geodude were tired of milk-giving Pokemon. Look, listen, you haven't won one match. Can we just stop this? Just one more. Go! Woo! Okay. The last Miltank was different from the rest, and it was 2 times bigger. Okay, dude, that was huge. Geodude nearly fainted from the sheer size of the Miltank. You should dude, don't let it threaten you. Get out!
Okay.
Geodude stop hopping away, but
give me 1 second here. All right. Hopefully this goes in right. Okay, I think that's correct. I tried to show the size difference between.
Weirdo, but
I tried to show the size difference between Geodude and Miltank.
But Geodude looks weirdo, but okay. There's a Momo, use Rodel. Geodude, don't let it flatten you. Get out of the way. The Geodude stopped hopping away, but the massive Miltank rolled down on him the ground like a steamroller on pavement. Dude, come back! The 2 women cried, rushing over. Oh no, listen, don't tell them we battle, please. Tanks, wouldn't you?
Okay. No, I wasn't. I just came out to take a walk. Now listen, Maggie. That crazy idea of yours isn't gonna work. Who are you? Danny asked. I'm Zoe, and that's my sister Laura. We're Maggie's aunts. What crazy plan were you talking about? Maggie wants to make the Miltank stronger to protect our fields. Is someone ruining your fields? Polly inquired. Have you ever heard of crop circles? Laura asked. Oh, those are the things that the aliens leave in crop fields to show us future disasters and give world peace so that all mankind can be together, and Polly covered Danny's mouth with her hand as she couldn't take any more of his gibberish.
I thought that there was a Majora's Mask reference again.
I would like to point out that Trainer Scyther said, Geodude looks like an ant. Miltank looks cursed.
Miltank looks kind of okay, except with his blood coming out. But whatever that is. Why do I feel like Geodude is getting traumatized? He's like, it's big. It's so big. It flattened me. It's big.
I've been crushed by a cow. I've been crushed by a cow. Okay. He just loves science fiction shows, she chuckled. So, you've been finding crop circles? No, but we have been seeing strange things happening to our fields, like Maggie pulled on Laura's dress. Aunt Laura, why not show them instead? Good idea. Please follow me. It was the most... Now, I gotta say, I kind of wrote my story because I was getting a bit fed up with a Pokemon anime. I wanted something different because I was stuck with Ash and Pikachu for so long. But, like, I gotta say, this chapter really does feel like an episode of the Pokemon anime. Like, Ash and friends come along this random people that are in trouble with certain Pokemon, and they have to help them. This is like straight out of the anime. In fact, considering how it ends, I think I wrote this to be like an episode of the anime. I don't know why. But anyway, getting back to the story now. Let's see. Anyway, that's a good idea. Please follow me. Most peculiar sight. An entire field of grain was pushed down, and it looked like it had been started from the middle and went out in every direction. Well, it was nice to see your lovely farm. Now we must go. Danny turned in the direction of Olivine City, but Polly grabbed him by the shirt. Come on, sis. I don't want to get zapped by alien ray guns. Danny, knock it off. There's no such thing as extraterrestrials. I beg to differ. I saw their spaceship, Maggie reported. Maggie, stop fibbing, Zoe ordered. But I did see it. Last night before the fields got flattened. It looked like a big saucer with red, green, and blue lights all over it. Then there was a big flash that made me blink. And the next thing I knew, the field was like this. In Unsolved Mysteries, oh my gosh, I'm referencing Unsolved Mysteries. I don't know if you ever watched that, Trainer Scyther, but that was an interesting show. But yeah, anyway. In Unsolved Mysteries, they found guys who use rope and planks to... I'm not sure if that was on Unsolved Mysteries. That might have been on something different, but anyway. They use rope and planks to make crops go down and make designs, Danny recalled. Maybe you have a rival dairy farm who wants to put you out of business, Susan theorized. No, there aren't any other dairy farms around here. Besides, if they wanted to put us out of business, they would steal our milk tank to do so, Zoe explained. You know what I think? Polly questioned. I think that they're pranksters, and I bet we can help you stop them. Danny's eyes stretched open, and he had to object, so he started whispering. Why is he whispering? Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, what does it need to? What does it need?
Do you know what you're doing? Danny, we have to spend the night and stop the practical jokers.
You guys don't know what you're doing.
But I want to go to Olivine. Dad always told us to put others before us.
No, you don't need to. You need to take care of yourself if you need to go into it.
Okay, Carrie, it's your turn.
Oh jeez, where can we just put them before us before I get my badge? Polly had Danny look at Maggie and then return to their silent conversation. How can you say no to a little girl? Oh, that's easy. I just look at her in the face and say no. Will you help us? Well, Danny, will you? Sure. Well, if you're going to stay till nightfall, you might as well keep busy by helping as with Milk Tank.
I think it's supposed to be us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Helping us with the Milk Tank. Maggie let Milk Tank out onto the barn and fill their eating troughs with hay, and so they chew it down. Now, just pull Milk Tank's udders, but quickly but gently. Maggie instructed. Well, don't you have a milking machines or something? A machine that cleans the milk but doesn't take it. You better get started. Ugh, okay. Then you look at the milk tan and agree. Right, it shouldn't be hard. All I have to do is to pull gently. Milk are giggling and milk squirts out the gutter. Yeah, cold, but it's good. Putting a bucket under the udders, then you use milk. Then as pulling on them, you shoot out in small amounts. It's easy. You know, he's done his first bucket and his pulls on the second one and his third one, and the fourth one, and so on and so forth. So on and so on. I think you got a typo. Yeah. So on and so. So on and so on.
So on. So on and so on. There we go.
If this is the 20th, this is the 12th bucket.
How much milk can a milk tank carry anyway? The Pokédex heard this question and it was quick to reply. Milk tanks have known to carry up to 18 gallons of milk. God, I'd like to say something to you. Thank you. Thank you for not making my parents farmers. Dennis, it's time to eat. I mean, like, it would be kind of interesting. Yeehaw, Cassie, and Dan. They're just doing yeehaws. I don't think we have cows in the first generations, right?
We have the closest we have is Tauros, and that's it.
I think they are for milk though.
Yeah, they're not for milk.
Then he went into the house and sat down and eat. At least something good come out from all the hard work. What are you doing to stop the aliens, Danny? Maggie inquired. Maggie kept telling you aliens don't exist. Lara insisted, but it's the ship. I don't want to hear any more talk about aliens. Is that clear? Zoe ordered. Yes, Aunt. After Danny had to go back to milking, so did everyone else.
Jesus, how much milking do they need to do?
They so much when it gets dark. No one's really up to the big field protection plan. That work was worse than entering a dance. Susan groaned. You don't have half the trouble I did. But where is Susan though? Because Susan didn't say anything during their tower traveling or something.
Yeah, I think I should have given Susan more dialogue there. Good point.
I had to milk Moo. My back feels like someone broke it into. I rather enjoy the labor. The Polly cheerfully admitted. Then he wanted to kill her at that moment, but something took her mind off the idea and sent her on the wheat field. He trembled at the sight, as it did Talent and Susan. What's with you guys?
Flying saucer. Then he trembled. Polly looked out and saw what they were afraid of. A giant spacecraft was hovering over the field. I do believe in aliens, I swear! Polly gasped. The grain started swaying and glowing, and then there was a flash. Just like Maggie described, the wheat in that field was now in the same condition as the other field. There was strange little creatures standing there, but they didn't look like green men. They looked more like little white cats. Then Danny could see them clearly. There were two different creatures. Some were small and others were a little bigger. Cleffa, the star-shaped Pokemon. When numerous meteors illuminate the night sky, sightings of Cleffa strangely increase. Clefairy, the evolved form of Cleffa. Its adorable behavior and cry make it highly popular. However, this cute Pokemon is rarely found. Clefairy are from outer space? Danny muttered, and Cleffa and Clefairy started hopping around and singing their names. I feel kind of tired and drowsy, Polly yawned. It's the Clefairy. They're using Sing to put us to sleep, Susan explained. Not if I can help it, Denny exclaimed, stumbling outside. I choose Croco-Willy. But Denny was half asleep and could barely get out his first command. Stop there singing, Crocodile, please. Crocodile spurted out a blast of water at the fairy Pokemon. Before fairy types even existed. Can you send me the link to the document? To the document.
Wait, you want to have a copy of this thing?
Yeah, I'd love to get this to put this online for people to want to read it when they just want to read it, whenever. I don't have it anywhere. Actually, I could put it up on my Google. Yeah, you
can do that.
Docs. Google Drive. Yeah, I could do that real quick. Boop-a-doo. Let's see. Let's go to G Drive. Go to Drive. Stop wasting my time, Google. All right. Not a lot of space left. Let's go to... I got 1 gigabyte. I could fit it on here. All right, give me 1 second and I'll get this up here for you. Wait, why are there... Oh, there's just one of them. Okay, got it. All right. I'm putting it on here. Almost out of space. I don't care. Okay, now where is this? Where did I put it? Show file location. Okay, so I'm just gonna and download, rename, make a copy, share. Here we go. Copy link. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna share. Download. Ah, Google, what are you doing? What are you doing, Google?
Google being dumb.
It's taking forever. Well, while it's doing that, I guess I'll continue reading.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Okay. Just give me 1 second so I can see the chat properly. There we go. Okay, here we go. Stop there. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Stop the singing, Croconaw. Croconaw spread out a blast of water, the fairy Pokemon, and they quit singing. But then they started swinging their arms back and forth. Oh no, metronome! There was another big flash, and Clefairy and Clefairy moved to the next field. What could they be trying to do? Polly wondered. And why is their spaceship just hovering there? Beats me, but I'm going to stop them, Danny answered. Go, Bellsprout! Finish them with Stun Spore! What? How are you going to finish them with that Stun Spore? It just paralyzes. Whatever. Bellsprout blew a cloud of powder out of its mouth and paralyzed the fairies. Good, now throw them out with Vine Whip! Bellsprout swung out its 2 vines, but before he could use them, a hard hoof stomped on him. The hoof belonged to a deer-like Pokemon with antlers that looked like eyes. Hey, I bet I know where that saucer was coming from. That Stantler is creating an illusion, Talon pointed out. Why does Talon know this? He's not like a Pokemon guy, but whatever. Also, why did I not include Pokedex information
you didn't think
here?
too much.
You'd think if like I was going to have Talon bring it up, I would have the Pokedex information right there. Okay,
Yeah,
that's it. I'm
did.
fixing this. I'm fixing this. This is annoying me. Stantler, Pokedex information. I'm just copying and pasting it right in there. What do we got? Come on. Where's that Pokedex information? Okay, the Pokemon website sucks. Let's go with Bulbapedia. Pokedex information. Here it is. Pokedex entries. The curves and strange space. This senses. I understand. The powder aid is sleeping. Strange space. Gradually uses senses. Stares reminiscence. Painless antlers. High price. Stares senses. Blah blah blah. It's disordered. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about illusions, though it does say something interesting that I will include. Okay, so Stantler official Pokedex information over here. Boop. What's this thing called anyway? Stantler. The Bighorn Pokemon. Okay. Stantler, the Bighorn Pokemon. The curved antlers subtly change the flow of air to create a strange space where reality is distorted. There we go. Wait.
It's small text.
Those who stare at the antlers will gradually lose control of their senses and unable to... Bulbapedia doesn't even mention that. There's a Pokedex entry here I didn't even notice. It's already here. But Bulbapedia doesn't have this Pokedex entry. I just looked it up. Whatever. I'm replacing with mine. Oh, I get it. The Pokedex information is after Talon brings up what's going on. There we go. I'll put the Pokedex information there. We've moved it around. That'll work better. Let's see if Google ever finished putting that document up. I said share. There, finally. Jeez. People can access and open a link. Anyone with the link. Anyone with the link can view. Can edit. That's fine. Copy link. Okay. There we go. Here you go. Here's a link to the document. Anyway, moving on. Hey, I bet know where that saucer's coming from. The Stantler is creating an illusion, Talon pointed out. What's a Stantler? Danny inquired. See the stuff coming from its head? It's a gas that emits images into the head of whoever smells it. Wait, okay, okay. I can't make this work. Just bring back the Pokedex information that was already there. Whatever, I don't care. Talon continued. The flying saucer gradually vanished into thin air, and the more it did, the less gas came from Stantler's horns. Get off my golden bell sprout, Stantler! Danny demanded. Stantler obeyed and lifted its hoof, but then it started charging at Danny. Danny, look out! Talon warned, jumping ahead and holding the Pokemon back by its horns. Once again, Talon being the damn MVP over here. Thanks, Talon. Okay, Carrie, you're up.
The last few!
Mhm.
The last few! The Clefairy in the last few! Then, that Talon blurted, the Clefairy. Then he looked, and sure enough, the Clefairy had crawled to the last few and were waving their arms in effort to use metronome. Oh, phew. Maggie and their aunts exclaimed, arriving at the scene. To stop them, I choose. It was too late to stop them. The Clefairy had done it again, and the only view left was made into a flat plane. I'm too slow. The Clefairy had flattened every view, but now they were looking for something in the one that they had just done. One Clefairy grabbed something, which looked like a small stone. All the others shiver, and it starts glowing. They must have flattened it to look for a moonstone, Susan realized. The Clefairy had touched the stone and evolved into even larger Pokemon with wings on its back. Clefable, this Pokemon has very sensitive ears that lets it distinguish distant sounds. As a result, it prefers quiet places. The Clefable immediately flapped its wings and flew into the sky. Then it dove into a well near Maggie's house. Why is it going into the well? Maggie made a face that stated that she knew something that everyone didn't. I think I knew why. Yesterday I went to get water from a well. I heard a little sound like a baby chick. Clefable flapped out of the well with a cold and wet Cleaver in its arms. Oh, it makes sense now.
Hold on. And I need this, and we're going to put in this.
That's adorable. It all makes sense now, Polly stated. The Clefairy knew there was a moonstone in one of the fields, but to look for it, they had to be flattened. So, to make a distraction while they did that, they had Stangler to make it look like there was an alien saucer.
Okay.
Oh no, it's this episode. I remember I was pretty sad after this episode in the anime. I feel bad for tiny little elephant. He was so upset because the little guy flew off, and he was like,
Oh yeah. Okay, stomach warming it. Clefable held Clefa close to its stomach, warming it up. All the Clefairy cheered and gathered around it. I'm going to look at this picture again because it's cute.
It was cute. Hey, I don't think that we found this guy in Arceus, right? Because I don't think that we caught them.
Maybe not. Maybe we didn't find it in Arceus. Let's see.
It didn't appear.
Clefable held Clefairy close to his stomach, warm up. All the Clefairy cheered and gathered around it. Gotcha! Eric ran out and closed a metal cage on the group of Pokemon. Now let's see Team Rocket turn me down. No, wait, don't take the Clefairy, Maggie pleaded. In your dreams, kid, Eric taunted, pushing her away. That's it, Eric. I'm gonna make you let them go, Danny shouted. I'm no fool, Danny. I still have weaklings for Pokemon, so I'll just fly away. Fly, Gyarados! Wait, you have a Gyarados? Kind of contradicts what he just said. It's like, I have weak Pokemon. Go with the most powerful Pokemon!
That guy is scary.
Gyarados is scary. It's like, dude, you have a Gyarados? What the heck, man?
Also, how come an ugly-looking fish evolved into something like this?
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
You're gonna weakens. Fly, Gyarados, and hold this group of Pokemon in your mouth. Gyarados, the atrocious Pokemon. Once it appears, it goes on a rampage. It remains enraged until it demolishes everything around it. Jeez! Eric had his giant sea serpent Pokemon hold the Clefairy in its jaws as he jumped on its back. Stop! Danny ordered. Sorry, but I have to get these rare Pokemon to Team Rocket. Chikorita, stop him with Razor Leaf, Polly commanded. Chikorita's attack was blocked by Gyarados' tail. It's time I make this.
You thought Chikorita can use Spore or something to zap that to drain the water.
Yeah, something like that. And this time I'll make this Gyarados invincible. Now goodbye! Eric and his Pokemon went high up to escape. Danny, what do we do? His sister asked, worried about the innocent Pokemon. I have a foolproof plan. What do we do then? Susan asked.
Typo with foolproof.
What do we do then?
Got a foolproof. Did you got a typo? Is it like fools?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. There we go. That's better.
Yeah, there we go.
What do we do then? Susan asked. Nothing. Huh? Don't you remember what happened to the fields? I think we should hear an explosion in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the Clefairy used metronome at once and blew Eric and Gyarados away, freeing themselves from the cage. I always wanted to say this. Eric started as he was blown skyward. It looks like a future Team Rocket member is blasting off! And that right there is why I theorize that I wrote this to be like an episode of the anime. Because that is straight out of the anime.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, Clefairy came back to the farm, and everyone was relieved to see that they had returned safe and sound. Well, I guess we can go now, Polly, Dan said, smiling.
It's the middle of the night.
It is the middle of the night. Go to fucking bed. Their problems are solved. Thanks for helping us, Zoe replied gratefully. Anytime, Polly assured. Just not now. Danny groaned from his back pain. These kids have the worst back pain. I swear. Oh, doing farm chores, I guess. Anyway. Danny, watch your back, Susan warned. Yeah, I know it hurts. No, behind you, Talon yelled. Danny looked back just in time to evade an attacking Stantler. So you want to battle, do you? Let's do it. I choose Wooper. Stantler's horns started glowing and Wooper fell into a deep sleep. Wooper, wake up! Stantler put Wooper on its horns and catapulted it over its head. I know what he can do. Wooper, you snore! Wooper made a terrible noise that woke itself up. I was just thinking about the utterly useless sleep attacks in Cassette Beast.
It
was like, oh, we got the moves we can use when we're sleeping, or when we're sleeping in Cassette Beast, but they do nothing.
They do nothing.
Let's see. Wooper made a terrible noise that woke itself up. Oh, your turn.
And make Stantler pause for a second. Whooper slammed to the ground and Stantler tripped on his back. I've got it for sure, Danny said, throwing a great ball. Stantler couldn't let himself be taken that easily and his horns knocked it to the side. Okay, it's time to roll all out. Whooper rolled into the ball and hit Stantler on his right leg, tripping it over again. He tried to capture the ball on it, and Stantler was caught inside. The ball would go a few times, but then it broke open and Stantler was let out.
Oh, my bad. Continue.
It was too strong. It was too strong while it's awake. Maybe we should go down. It would go down if it was dozing. Come back, Whooper. He looked around at his fallen Bellsprout and know that it was the only one that could put Pokemon to sleep. Are you alright? Maggie took a bottle of milk and Bellsprout drank it. In 3 seconds, it was up and energized, leering at Stantler and remembering his earlier boast about it. Sleep powder? Sleep powder. Sleep powder took its toll on Stantler and it didn't take much to put to rest. Then his capture ball hit it without fail. Ugh, that guy was tough. Thanks for the healing, Bellsprout. Thanks for the healing, Bellsprout. What the? Thanks for healing, Bellsprout. Yeah, you should cross out the. That Pokemon was so tough. Thanks for the healing, Bellsprout. You should cross out the healing, Bellsprout, Maggie. You're welcome. Are you ready to?
Thanks for. Oh yeah. Thanks for healing.
Danny fainted right then. It was decided that they would stay until the morning.
So Danny just fell asleep. He was like, I am too tired. I am done. I am done here. Hold on. Let's see. Trainer Scyther says, make Whooper kick mud into the face. I still remember a part in the fanfic where Whooper defeated like 2 Pokemon with a kick in the mud. That's funny. Okay, I'm going to include, hold on, give me a second. I got another picture and caught it without fail. Okay, here we go.
Why do I feel like Whooper looks like, hey,
Wait, hold on. Where is? Oh, here it is. I found it. Got another picture here. Boop.
Why do I feel like he feels like he slapped the thing?
It's like, get in the ball! Get in the damn ball!
Maggie and her aunts had special gifts for them. 10 bottles of their farm's milk. Well.
Damn, that's a nice reward. This stuff is delicious. Thank you, Danny said, gulping down the first bottle. The Clay Fairy, you Clay Fairy behave yourselves, and if anything like that happens, try to get help instead of using metronome, Polly advised. Our heroes have made new friends in Johto, and now Danny is finally on a straight path to Olivine City, just as he desired. At least that's what the map says to him. Well, this really is an episode of the Pokemon anime. We even got like a narrator at the end. And so our heroes. Okay. Next up, a crooked tree and an unknown trail. Olivine was located close to the sea and had many swimmers, surfboarders, and fishermen there. Boy, it didn't take long to get here, Talon pointed out. Yes, and now I'm going to beat the gym leader here and be more than halfway to the Johto League, Danny declared. Let's find the gym. After going past it many times, Danny found the Pokemon gym. Jeez, Danny, you would bet the gym so many times. What the heck? It was much smaller than the other gyms. Oh, okay, it doesn't stand out. Got it. It was much smaller than the other gyms he had been to. The inside was completely empty except for a young man who was standing at the door. This is the way I like to see gyms, plain and simple. But where's the gym leader? She's not here, the man at the entrance answered. Sorry, but our gym leader is always going off to help wounded Pokemon. She probably won't be back for a while. Oh, Danny moaned. I see you have Pokegear. If you'll give me your phone number, I'll call you when she returns. Danny agreed and told the man his cell phone number. Maybe you should try the gym across...
Did anyone actually still use cell phones? Never mind, they do.
Yeah, like they're not smartphones either. This is before that time. Let's see. Maybe you should try the gym across the sea in Cianwood. Most trainers go there by riding their water Pokemon. Danny grinned at Polly, but she could see what he was thinking. What? Nuh-uh. You are not using my Lapras to get to that gym.
Nuh-uh, yeah, nuh-uh, yeah.
But sis, Lapras is called the transport Pokemon. I don't care if it's called the cruise liner Pokemon. Just forget it. But we'll have to backtrack miles to get to the
I'll
other
be right
gym.
back. I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to the bathroom for a bit.
It's okay. I'm gonna go get a glass of water. Okay, Trainer Scyther, I'll be back in a minute. Back in a minute. And I'm gonna put my little Animal Crossing guy asleep.
All right, I'm back.
All right. You back, Carrie?
Yep, welcome back.
All right. I have returned. Ugh. All right, we are back in business. Who was reading?
I don't know who.
I guess maybe it was me. I don't know. I wait. I think it was me. I think. Um, I don't. Let's see. Okay, but we'll have to backtrack miles to get to the other gym. And we better start walking. If you're backtracking, then I guess you're on your way to Mahogany Town, the man suspected. Yeah, that's right. So, Danny answered, well, I hate to burst your bubble, but there's a strange tree on the path to get there, and it won't let anyone pass. If you try to pass, it fights you. Fights you? Oh boy, I can't wait. Let's go, Danny shouted. Polly and everyone else sighed. Danny jumped on his bike and led the way to Mahogany Town, taunting anyone behind him. Come on, you guys. Can't you go any faster? I saw a slowpoke that was faster than you. Okay, Carrie, are you free to read? Caesar stole my phone. Oh no, your phone has been stolen, Scyther. Carrie, are you there? Double checking Discord. Carrie, are you still there?
I'm here.
Oh,
Remind
okay.
me to slap it in the face when we get there. Susan said to Polly, I will. If she forgets, I won't. The talent reassured. It took an hour to get back to the road outside of Ecrutic City, and then he sped ahead. He could see a small tree. What?
Wait.
He could see the path. On the path.
In the path? Or on the path? Or
in the path, and he pedaled even faster. Okay, you stupid tree, I'm coming through. What did I miss, by the way? Why is he running towards a tree?
Okay, so basically what happened is they went to the gym, but the gym leader wasn't there, so they're having to backtrack and Mahogany Town now. And but there's a mysterious tree that's blocking their path, so they're trying to get past it now.
Ooh. Okay, you stupid tree, I'm coming through. He put the pedal to the meadow and went as fast as he could. But when he went to pass, the tree sidestepped and punched him on his bike and in the sky and passed Polly. And land in a jumbled heap.
Hold on. Punched him on his bike into the sky. Maybe works.
Into the sky and passed Polly. You sure show the tree whose boss Susan joke. I will make the tree. I will make the tree move with Bellsprout's razor leaf. Go! Bellsprout releases sharp leaves at the tree, but it managed to swivel around them. Fine then, close your vines and from both sides. The tree knows the vines are closing in, and it jumped over them and pulled Bellsprouts and then bobbed its back. Good. Bellsprout, return. Go crocodile. That's a elemental disadvantage.
Well, if it's a grass type, that would be
crocodile.
True. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Aren't tree parts of grass type though?
Well, let's keep reading.
Go, crocodile, slash attack that tree. Crocodile clawed that tree repeatedly without making a scar on its own claws, and it starts crackling. That tree is hard as a rock. Interesting. Water gun! The tree didn't like water, and eyes and mouth appeared on it. I thought so. Now, which Pokemon is this? Sudowoodo, the imitation Pokemon. It disguises itself as a tree to avoid attack. It hates water, so it disappears if it starts raining. Well, you have met your match. Another water gun crocodile. Sudowoodo would not withstand more water and kick crocodile into Danny's face. I can tell.
Hold on. We got another picture here. And this one's actually one of my favorites. I really like how this turned out. It's quite funny.
Okay, you can read it. That is painful.
Boom! Check out this picture, Trainer Scyther. That looks like it hurt. I can't tell whose match actually Talon started. Neither can I, Susan agreed. Crocodile, return. Mischievous, go! He hasn't nicknamed Mischievous yet. Interesting. The tree Pokemon jumped into action and punched, kicked, and chopped through Mischievous. Mischievous, Confusion Ray! A ray of light left Mischievous and touched Sudowoodo, making it confused. It started hitting its own head. As it was very much confounded. I'll use my last great ball on this one. Go! Sudowoodo shook off its confusion and knocked the capture ball right back into Danny's hands. Then it leered at him and stuck out its tongue. Now I'm mad! Danny yelled, pulling his hair. How can you tell?
That's funny.
Polly remarked. Whooper, you're my last chance. Use water gun at full strength. Whooper jumped high and blasted Sudowoodo like it was a living fire hydrant. The tree wobbled around and fell onto its face. Please catch it, Great Ball, Danny pleaded, throwing the capture device. It pulled the fallen Pokemon inside and started shaking. With every movement, Danny grew more nervous, but then at last the ball locked and it was transported away. Yes! We did it, Whooper! We got Sudowoodo! Danny grabbed the little Pokemon and hugged it. And then, to everyone's surprise, it started changing shape. This is wonderful! It's evolving! Whooper changed into a bigger Pokemon with a round body and 4 flippers. Quagsire. Due to its relaxed and carefree attitude, it often bumps its head on boulders and boat hulls as it swims. Not the most flattering Pokedex entry, gotta be honest.
No, it isn't.
Okay. I'm just gonna put another image here. I wanted to draw this, so here it is. Boop!
What? It looks very weird.
Yep, that's Quagsire
But
for
he's
you.
cute.
Okay, I guess it's back over to you, Carrie.
Wow, sounds like a great Pokemon. Susan criticized, but it's really cute. Susan took it from Danny and it slipped off her hands. Quagsire likes to keep slimy and slippery. Return, Quagsire, mischievous. Polly sneaked into Danny's bike while he was busy and starting and going off. So you guys in Mahogany. Well, how do you say that?
Mahogany Town. I'm going to interrupt you for just a second. So we got a comment on the vertical stream from Caesar. That's right. In the horizontal stream of this, we've got Trainer Scyther, and in the vertical stream of this, we have Caesar. Hello, Caesar. We've got your lower evolution over on the other stream. So that's pretty funny.
That was lit.
So yeah. Mahogany Town. You can continue now, Carrie.
Hold on, Danny cried. Polly kept moving and felt the wind rushing through her hair. Something made her put on the brakes. Why did your sister stop going ahead? I don't know, let's go ask her. Danny wasn't really the one who went all out to improve his health, and the short distance job tired him out. He is hyperactive, remember?
He's hyperactive. Why is he, like, running out of energy all the time?
Maybe because he got exhausted and didn't sleep well. He was too happy. He was too
Maybe
active.
he's too exhausted from working on the farm. Oh, that's your brother?
Why did...
That's Trainer Scyther's brother? That's cool.
Ooh,
Let's see.
Polly.
Where? Oh yeah, like around here. I think we left off. Oh, he's breathing heavily.
Polly,
That's why there's so many
why did
commas.
you stop going? Danny was desperately gasping for air. What's the date? I think it's the 16th? Just as I thought. Where's on the 16th? You mean you don't know? No? Polly looks depressed and she lifted her left leg off Danny's bike. Here's your bike, she said in a low tone. What's that? Nothing is wrong. You sure? Yeah, let's go. Danny reclaimed his bike and rolled ahead when he confronted his pocket gear, selecting information about the date. Well, there aren't any holidays today, so why is she so upset? Oh, there's a holiday in West Formeric Town. It's called the Slowpoke Day, but good grief, that's local. I can't recall there's being any special February besides Valentine's Day and Groundhog Day. Hold it. Some things there is celebrate all over the world in different times, and it's a birthday. Oh yeah, that was her birthday 12 years ago. She was born on this day 12 years ago. That's why she's so upset. She thinks no one remembers her birthday. Well, maybe I can get her a good present. Oh, a nice filler episode. That's cool. Then he stopped and turned back to the direction of the others. He went over and pulled Talon away. Wait, what's up? Listen, I just remembered today is Polly's birthday. I have to think of something. Like what? I'm broke. I bet we can catch her a Pokemon. Wait, where we start looking? Talon is not expecting an educated answer. Then he brought a map and pointed out an area southeast. Hey, why don't you get her a Clefairy or something? She'll love it.
Southwest of Ecritique City. All right, it's back over to me now. Has internet?
Yep.
His internet just died. Oh, that's too bad. Your brother's internet died. That sucks. Let's see. We can start right now. We can start right there. It's called the Ruins of Alph. It's actually the Ruins of Alph, not Alpha. And many rare and strong Pokemon live there. Good plan, but just one problem. What's that? How are we gonna ditch your sister? Susan broke into the little huddle and interrupted. What are you guys talking about? Why are you leaving us girls out of it? Talon, I think I know someone who can do that part. Yeah, Danny, I think you're right. Okay, why are you looking at me like that? Susan asked, seeing their peculiar faces. The trio started making a plan, and Polly got suspicious. What are you talking about? Sis, Talon and I have to, Danny panicked because he had forgotten the reason, and he stared at Talon. Yes, we have to, go and deliver some apricorns to the Pokemon Center so that they can be sent to Kurt. Susan jumped in. Yeah, what she said, Danny agreed. I didn't know you had apricorns.
What she said?
Yes, we found them when you were going ahead of us. Can't you just deliver them when we get to Mahogany Town? No, we have to deliver them before they get stale. Stale? Polly said, sounding like she didn't believe. Well, yes. Well, we must get going. We'll meet you in Mahogany Town. Bye! Wait! Polly called, about to run after them. Susan's job was to get her to Mahogany Town, and she grabbed Polly by the arm. They'll be fine. Now let's just go to Mahogany Town. Do you think she suspected something? Talon asked. No, of course not. After a pathetic acting... Why do I always so pathetic like that? After a pathetic acting job like that? After they purchased a bunch of new capture balls, the birthday shoppers... I like that I called them that. The birthday shoppers strolled through Ecritique to get to the ruins of Alph. I'm fairly certain... Hold on, I'm looking this up. I am fairly certain it's the ruins of Alph. Yes, it's the ruins of Alph, not the ruins of Alpha. I do not know why I spelled it like that. Delete that A, please. Just when they had left, a sudden thought popped into Talon's mind. Danny, how are we going to catch a Pokemon for Polly if it will be counted as yours? I got it all worked out. I'll just tell my aunt to take the Pokemon I capture in Alf and make them Polly's Pokemon. Danny called up his aunt's number, but a young girl answered instead. The screen wasn't big enough to see her whole body, but you could see that she had dark blue hair tied up in 2 long pigtails, a cheerful smile, and a yellow t-shirt. That's your aunt? Talon shrieked. Oh, of course not. Who are you? Oh, you must be Danny. I'm your cousin Alicia. Okay. I'm just gonna bring this up immediately. Carrie, do you remember like a few months back when a few months ago I asked you, what do you think about oh gosh, this is embarrassing. What do you think about cousins dating? And you were like, "No, that's messed up. That's
fucking sick.
That's messed up.
Sick.
Things are about to get weird fast." I freaking... You gotta forgive me. I was so young. I didn't know stuff. As much stuff.
You know, I had a crush in primary school, and they're like, well, let's just call each other as a brother and sister and cousins or something like that. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, got my internet back. Oh, hey, Caesar. So my brother was watching you. What's your name? And who's that buddy next to you? So my name is... Oh gosh, hold on. I've got a very mischievous expression going on here. Sometimes that happens. My bad. There we go. Back to normal here. So my name is Tayo. And I wrote this story, and I made pictures for it and everything.
A long time ago.
A long time ago, yes. I wrote this when I was like, I don't know, a teenager. I can't give you the exact age, but 18. We'll just say teenager. Yeah, just figured I'd read it with my friend Carrie, and she is the owl girl on my left side there. So, yeah. We're just reading my old story together. Let's see. I'm going to grab my... Boop. There we go. Now Carrie can be joyful. Yay! Oh, hold on. I got a message from my... Okay, talking to brothers, I got a message from my brother coming in. Let's see what's going on here.
Oh, sorry. That was a genuine yawning.
Oh, that was, hello, before bed. Victor! Oh, hello, Victor. Just reading a Pokemon fanfiction over here. Anyway. So my brother is... Oh, yeah, he's talking about One Piece. Let's just not even think about it. Just talking about One Piece. Anyway. That's... Okay. Okay, let's get to the awkward stuff and get it over with, people. Ugh. That's your aunt? No. Yeah, I'm your cousin Alicia. Oh, gosh. Oh, and you get to read the page. Oh, gosh, this is going to be awkward. Go ahead, Carrie.
Oh, Jesus. Wait. Break. My cousin. I didn't know that I had a cousin. Well, the last time we were together, we were just babies. Is that your mother? No, she had to go, though. Can you do something for me? What? Can you make it so that the next Pokemon match, the next Pokemon I catch will be my sister's, because I want her to have them as a birthday present. You are so sweet. My brother would never do that for me. Then he smiled and started blushing as he scratched his head. Do that, but you just better call. But you just better call and tell me when to stop it. Okay, thanks. I'll talk to you later. Bye. She said in a voice that made Danny shivered. Talon remarked, "Hey, I think that she likes you."
Ugh.
And patting Danny on the back.
She's his cousin,
Up.
dude.
Let's just go find those runes, okay?
It's like, I'm going to try to just chalk this up as little kids are weird.
Yeah, little kids being weird.
Anyway, you can continue now.
The area around the ruins was silent and not a soul was found around. The ruins themselves were large caves, cave temples made from red stones. Well, I guess this is the place, Talon. It's kind of weird strange, scary, and freaky Talon's finish. Well, those are the words I was looking for. Gathering all their courage, they crept into the ruins. Inside there was a long hallway, and the walls right and left of them were strange markings that looked like black targets, with lines coming up from them. I don't see any Pokemon. Maybe they are further down. Come on. Then Danny and Talon moved further along, and something very strange started happening. Behind them were writings. Behind them, the writings on the wall were coming to life and followed them. I have the strangest suspicions that we are being watched, Talon exclaimed, looking back. All the living marks return to their original positions before they can see them. It's just your imagination. Let's keep going. The second they turned back, the strange shape started after them again. The long twisted halls eventually brought them to a dead end, and by the time there were dozens of those things behind them. Some place to catch Pokemon, I guess we have to get Polly a cheap gift instead. Cheap, I think you got a typo. Cheap gift.
Oh, it's his cheap. Oh yeah, hold on. There we go.
They both turned around and saw the eerie things, making them cry out. Oh, what are they? Maybe my Pokemon. Maybe my Pokédex knows. Unknown. The symbol Pokemon. Unknown. The symbol Pokemon is flat, thin body is always stuck on the walls. Its shape appears to have some meaning. There are too many of them. I can fight them all off. Excuse me, Unknown, but could you please get out of our way? The Unknown started making red fiery ball moves around above them.
I'm gonna add a little picture in here.
I think you've got a typo. I think you've got a typo. I think you've got typos with Unknown.
Yeah. Oh, there's gonna be loads of typos of Unknown. I didn't know how to spell the Pokemon Unknown's name back then. But yeah, I just wanted to point out some comments from some people here. Cleaver, he's in jail. If you're wondering where Cleaver is, he's in jail. Oh no, your brother Cleaver is in jail. That's not cool. But also, Caesar asks if you were a night owl, Carrie. Let's see. I honestly stay up later than you, actually. Who's she? She's nice. Oh yeah, Victor. That's Carrie. That's my friend Carrie. I don't know if you've ever caught any of my live streams with Carrie. Oddly enough. Interesting.
Next time, if you are watching us playing Cassette Beast, maybe you can drop by and so that you can hear us screaming.
Yeah, hear us screaming while playing Cassette Beast. Let's see. Okay, right, I was gonna add a picture. Give me a second. I'm actually gonna put it... let's see. Unknown. Okay, there we go. Let's just put it here. This looks like a good place for a picture. Okay, and the picture is going right here. Bada bing, bada boom! It's like, they're surrounded by Unknown! We can't fight them all. And then I started making red fiery balls moving around above them. It was a pleasure knowing you, Danny. Talon shrieked, shaking his hand. Yes! Danny squeaked. Same here. The unknown Pokemon were blocking the way. There was no way to escape. Caesar! Fury cut him! Out of nowhere, a Caesar came in and started chopping up the unknown. A boy was commanding it. He was about Talon's age, wore black pants, a blue jacket, and a red hood in the back. Jeez, that's way too much detail. Red pockets in the front, and his hair was black and plain. Well, that doesn't say much about his hair. Whatever. That's good, Caesar. You cut him and I'll catch him. Caesar, the evolved form of Scyther. Its incredible attack speed, and we already covered Caesar in a gym battle, but okay. Its incredible attack speed and large crushing claws. They did a tiny bit on YouTube once. Well, that's very nice of you, Victor. Caesar, the evolved form of Scyther, blah, 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 speed, large crushing claws make it a formidable opponent. For every unknown, Caesar... We can kill the K in the end. Unknown, Caesar weakened its trainer would capture an unknown. This is driving me crazy. Please spell unknown correct. And he would recite the alphabet. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and... There was but one unknown, and it had released balls of fire at the boy, but as Caesar reflected them and propelled them back into the unknown, flipping it around like a coin. And Z! He threw his final capture ball at his last target, and it got all of the captured unknown. And all of the captured unknown were locked in their balls and transferred away. Good job, Caesar. We got every last one of them. Danny and Talon stared in amazement at him. Are you and Link over there all right? The trainer asked. And I don't mind referencing Link. He caused a forest fire in Unova and Paldia and became a dictator. Oh gosh, Cleavor. And stole a car. Cleavor, why are you so evil? Are you and Link over there? All right. Yeah, I don't mind referencing a Zelda game because the Nintendo consoles are actually canon. Nintendo consoles like Game Boy and Super Nintendo and all those are actually canon in the Pokemon universe. So if it is a game on a Nintendo system, I consider it to be canon to the Pokemon universe. But there are some serious references in my story that I cringe at. This isn't one of them, though. Thanks to you, Danny replied. Who's Link? Talon puzzled? I'm going to change this to ass puzzled. Thanks for luring those unknown out for me. This will show Sire that he's not the only one who can catch them all. Say, you're a trainer. Why about we have a battle? How about we have a battle? The trainer proposed. Yeah, let's have it. Danny agreed, excited. The trainer's wristwatch started. Okay, your turn, Carrie.
Return Caesar. Sorry, kid, but I have to get going, or my plane will leave without me. Fun fact: on Friday, I thought that I was going to have my work on what's that thing called at 5:30. But then actually, when I had to go to do the mural, it was actually at 4. So I was late for an hour, and everyone was freaking out. Like, and my boss is like, "Yo, everyone is looking for you," and I was like, "Oh shit, I remember the wrong dates." And now I got yelled at on WhatsApp by everyone. It was like, no, remember, and then my boss was like, living far away is not an excuse. And I'm like, everyone is getting pretty fiery. I hate this community.
Uh-oh. I accidentally made Carrie disappear. What have I done? What have I done? Damn it. Oh, hold on. I think I can get her back. I think I can get you back. Give me a second. Carrie, where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Oh dear.
Not that one. Where is Carrie? Oh, here it is. Undefined. Oh, that's the problem. Give me a second. Ugh, where is this thing looking? Look on the desktop, you dunce. Let's see.
Oh, I found my pen. Okay, that's good.
CTuber. Set. Let's see. Set? No, not set. Oh, where am I keeping these things? Oh, great.
Oh well, if you were ever in Kanto as for Stephen Steele, with almost the same speed his race of his Caesar, Stephen exited the ruins. Those dumb unknown the only Pokemon around here? Talon asked. I know how to find out. There's list Pokemon located in the ruins of Alpha.
existing the grass area around the ruins. The only way to get to these areas is by using the Union Cave. Many special Pokemon live by the ruins, such as Smeargle, the painter Pokemon, and Natu, the little bird Pokemon. Ah, did you hear that? There's a painted Pokemon around here. Polly would love that. I agree, but how do we get to Union Cave, and where is it? It isn't that far away. Let's hurry and go there. They both ran outside and started out in the direction of Union Cave. It was no longer than Danny thought. And Talon began thinking about turning around. Hey, why do you always say things are closer than they actually are? If I said they were far away, nobody would come. Oh, good point. They, alongside the road, that was a tree with nuts hanging from it that looks like green acorns. No.
Hold on.
This is great. Now, we didn't lie. What are you talking about? Hey, remember that we said to Polly, what are you trying to type there?
Hold on. Remember when we said to Polly, we said to Polly, we were, hold on. Said to Polly, we were sending, there we go, I think I fixed it.
Apricons to Kurt. Yeah, so, those my friends, the apricons, now just pick 4 and be on our way. Talon and Danny lift Danny up and snatch some green apricons from branches. This will do. Now let's hurry and find the cave. A long time to get there. Scroll down.
Hold on. I'm just really trying to get your dang character back up and working.
No, you don't need to. You can just. Don't worry about it. I just keep on reading.
I'll just have to get it up. Sorry, guys. Carrie's avatar. I pressed the wrong button, and then OBS is like, I don't know where that file is, and it basically made her disappear. So it's just gonna be me for the rest of the live stream. I'll get her back up next time. I'll get her back up before the next one. So yeah. All right, Carrie. I'm gonna scroll down now. I don't know where that file is. I'll find it later.
What are you talking about? We said to Polly we were sending apricons to Kurt. Yeah, so... But it took a long time to get there and the sun was starting to set, but they have made it to the Union Cave. Danny, even if we enter, there's no promise we'll get to the ruins. Just watch me. Then he ran to the cave ahead of Talon without saying another word. That kid is driving me crazy. Actually, Talon, how old are you? Because you're also kind of tiny.
Oh, he's 4 years older than Danny.
Danny is the tiny baby.
Danny is the tiny baby, except for his brother, who is the real tiny baby.
Danny seemed to be searching something. What you looking for? Stream. Why? When we were back at the ruins, I heard water flowing, and I think that you can get there by moving down the stream. It's ridiculous. How? Danny swoosh Talon and starts listening. I can hear water coming from there. Danny went ahead and found the stream that he and Polly had gone down before. Croconaw, Crystal, I need you to carry us down the stream. The two water Pokemon dove in and awaited their riders. As Danny gets on Croconaw, then a Talon was slipping off of Crystal. They both paddled forward and move about the cave. There were exits all over, but none that they found would lead to the ruins of Alpha. Talon was using all his
strength just to stay on Quagsire's slimy blue back. He started asking himself how he got into this situation, freezing in icy cold water as his long legs dragged across the stream floor. Jeez, that doesn't sound like it's very deep at all. Danny, I can't feel my legs anymore. Quiet, do you hear that? Danny put his hand up to his ear and listened. What is it? Oh, I can hear a waterfall. Oh, is that all? The pair of Pokemon and humans looked at each other. Suddenly they realized the danger. Quagsire, Crocodile, turn back! The water Pokemon struggled to make a U-turn in the stream, but the water started tugging them forward. There is no doubt about it. They could see all the watery drop ahead. Danny looked all around for a way to stop approaching disaster, and the best thing he could find was a rock jutting out of the cave wall. He clutched onto it with Crocodile, and Talon grabbed the gator's tail. I don't know why that is not how you spell gator. That's not even close to how you spell gator. Gator's tail, while just barely grasping Quagsire's flippers. It seemed that they were saved, but Talon lost his grip, and Quagsire was pulled away by the toe of the stream. Quagsire! The helpless waterfish cried out, going over the falls. Hold on.
Do you want to change Alpha into Alf instead?
Yeah, kind of. Anyway, I got a new picture. Boom!
Oh no!
Quagsire! No! Danny shut it back. Talon could see what Danny was going to do and tried persuading... I think that's supposed to be dissuading, not persuading. Persuading would be wanting him to do
dissuading.
it. Dissuading him against it. Or persuading him against it. Oh, okay, hold on. I don't... Or I could just... Whatever, I'll just leave it as is, whatever.
Okay.
Don't let go, Danny. Who knows what he could fall onto? Danny couldn't think about anything else but saving his Pokemon, and he released the rock. Soon they went over the waterfall and vanished into the thick white mist. Thankfully...
Danny died.
Danny died! The end of the story, everybody! The end! Anyway,
Actually,
Carrie...
apparently landing in water hurts so much more.
Yeah, if you're not... Okay, yeah, that's a good point. If you're not, like, diving the right way into a pool of water, it'll hurt like hell. Like, that's why divers have, like, specific pose when they're going in.
Yeah, especially like pretty diving in Olympics, you will see that they actually have big ear problems also.
Yeah, like, so yeah, diving into water is not like a guaranteed, oh, it'll break or fall. No, it'll break you if you're not careful. Well, whatever, we'll just say a cushion their fall because that's how TV shows work, right?
Yeah. I mean, like the one that you see in Olympics, you know.
Anyway,
Okay. Then he wasn't able to swim and bobbed up and down. The water suddenly went into his mouth over and over, preventing him from crying for help. I felt something lifting him up. It was his crocodile saving him. Crocodile just saved my life. Thank you. Dude, you are putting your fear of water into here as well.
I did. I made it so Danny can't swim. I can't remember if Dan can't swim. I honestly can't remember. But
I don't think that you put them into. I don't think you put them into enough water. But Dan definitely looks like he can swim, from what I remember.
Yeah, I think Dan might be able to swim. I can't remember, but Danny can't. That's what water Pokemon are for, right?
The reptilian Pokemon smiled at him and brought him to the nearest dry area. Talon had already made to the shore, and he worked hard drying himself with Danny's sword. Quagsire rolled over to Danny and returned to its pocketbook by tapping it with his own tail. You alright, Danny? Thanks to Crocodile. Crocodile folds his arm and starting acting tough. They are now cornered in an area with tall grass. The runes of Alpha. Yeah, you need to change that to Alf. The runes of Alf. Do you want to change all of them instead? You've got all typos.
I'm just worried that if I do, it'll mess up other words that start with Alpha.
I don't think we have any more Alphas in here, right?
Probably not. Whatever. It's easy enough. I'll just change it myself. It's okay. We can continue.
Yep. Talon, we did it! We found the area where Smeagol's live. Something came out of the tall grass and it looked like a dog standing on 2 feet. It was wearing a white beret and it has black legs around its wrists, neck, and ankles. On the sides of it, it had 2 floppy ears, black ears, and in its paw it was holding its own tail, in which looks like a paintbrush covered with brown paint. Smeagol, the painted Pokemon, once it is born, only no one knows a sketch attack which allows it to copy its opponent's attack permanently. It can use any existing attack. It is extremely difficult to judge in battle. Polly is going to love this Pokemon. Crocodile, weaken that Smeagol. Crocodile sneer at Smeagol and attack it with his claws. Smeagol make an electric ball flying towards the gator, and I don't think that's how you spell gator. Or towards the gator, and Crocodile starts sizzling.
Hold on. I think I got a picture.
What was that cannon?
What is it? Where is it? Where is the picture? Where? Okay. No. Wait. Is it? No, we got a picture coming up, but it's not here. Okay, you can continue.
That was Zap Cannon, so it knows an electric attack. And see it win against Geodude. I like gathering around Smeagol, and it shot as a beam was blasting Geodude into the water where it fainted. Geodude was like, dude, not cool, man.
Geodude, get wrecked.
First by a cow and then a tiny dog. What the heck?
Geodude just constantly gets wrecked 24/7. Poor guy.
He needs once he evolves into Dirtrude, he is going to be like, okay, enough is enough. Mind you, Dirtrude is the evil form. I think that it the evil form of the final evolution for Geodude in this. In Arceus, and we name her after that.
We named her.
I was
Dirtrude.
going to name her going to name her Gertrude, but then my friend Tayo decided to name her Dirtrude because of one type.
Named her Dirtrude. Blinding.
It released a blinding red beam that broke through the ruins and left a hole big enough for a Snorlax to get through. Jesus, that takes care of how we get out. Mischievous was untouched by the attack. Wait, okay. Dion is now starting taking red rays of light. Danny foresaw his next attack and planned ahead. Mischievous, get over by the ruins and become transparent. Good thinking, Danny. Mischievous, it's not over yet. Confusion ray. Smeagol become confused and start slapping his own face. Okay, time to end it with Psybeam. The floating head shot the rainbow beam, blasting the Smeagol into the ruins of ruins red walls. I said that.
All right. And boom.
Oh, good job. I hope this great ball works. Then he hoped flinging it at Smeagol. The great ball close on Smeagol. And bounced back to Danny's hand, shaking for a moment by a click.
Okay. Should I take over then?
Yeah.
Okay. Talon, we've got our Pokemon. Now let's transfer these green apricorns to Kurt and head to Mahogany Town. I couldn't agree more. The two boys rushed through the wrecked ruins as fast as possible to not be asked what happened by an adult. Just like, we've wrecked this historical place. Bye! Rushed through the wrecked ruins as fast as possible to not be asked what happened by an adult. They soon found a Pokemon Center, and Danny put the 4 apricorns on the transfer device. Next, he called up Kurt and got help on how to transfer them. These green apricorns will make 4 excellent friend balls, so I shall give you 2 friend balls. Kurt took 2 friend capture balls and exchanged them for Danny's for the apricorns. White electricity came from the transfer machine, wrapped around the objects, and traded them. Now remember, Danny, never take more than 4 apricorns from a tree, or the tree will get hurt. Whatever. I'll remember. Now just tell me what these friend balls are for. Friend balls can be used on any Pokemon. Once a Pokemon is caught by it, it becomes loyal and friendly to its trainer. Sounds great. Well, we have to get going now. Keep those apricorns coming. Susan and Polly had already arrived at Mahogany Town and were waiting for Danny and Talon to come. What's taking them so long? Polly asked, growing worried. Don't worry, I'm sure they're on their way, Susan reassured. At least I hope they are, she thought. Okay, Carrie, back over to you.
Whoa, that was quick. What the heck?
I only had half a page to read.
Do you want to read a bit more or something?
It's okay. There's another picture coming up.
Okay. Hoping to make up for the lost time, Danny and Talon were running at top speed. Oh, well, let me change this. I bet your sister is getting suspicious by now. Talon panted. I bet your sister is getting suspicious by now. Talon panted. Danny was about to give Talon an answer when he sees something in the tree caught his eye. I know we're in luck, Talon. What are you talking about? Look at that tree. Spotted a blue beetle that was enjoying some sticky sap. Its entire body was blue. It had large hat wings on its back, and its forehead was a large horn that branched out from left to right. Heracross, the single horn Pokemon, usually does up, but if disturbed while sipping honey, it chases off the intruder with its horn. It won't chase up. It's the best Pokemon and use now is mischievous. Just as the Pokemon's Pokédex stated that the Heracross didn't like its intruders and jumped up off the tree, landing with a loud thud. It charged up mischievous even though it went right through it and continued charging now with Danny and Talon in its path. Talon took out his sword and held the beetle back by slashing it on his horn. You psychic now! You got a typo.
Oh yeah,
Mischievous
that is a typo.
used a blue wavy light surrounded Heracross and it fell onto his back. Its horns are too heavy that its attempts to stand were useless. This one's kind of tough, so I better use Kurt's friend ball to catch it. The Pokeball shook so much that it started rolling around like a cat toy. However, the bug Pokemon was subdued. That's another poke for Polly. I didn't know that she was fond of big beetle Pokemon. And he ignored him. He knew that his big sister would love any Pokemon he could paint and care for. Also, do you know that beetles can make paint? Talon?
They can't. Oh my gosh, that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Beetles, yeah, that is true.
Can you imagine the horror that Talon gets when it's like, do you know that beetles can make paint?
He just cuts up the damn Heracross right then and there.
And then Talon was like, what the hell, dude?
Okay.
Polly couldn't stand waiting anymore and was ready to go search for her brother. Other her things had headed for the exit of the Poké Center. You sure that's a good idea to leave? Susan questioned. If something happened to them, Susan, it's dark and we have to find them. Although Susan knew that her job was to keep Polly from going, she had to agree that if something bad happened, the boys might need them. Soon, however, their worrying was put to rest as Danny and Talon walked through the door carrying a package with a pink bow and wrapped in shiny wrapping paper. Hey, happy birthday! Polly had gone from worried to joyful. For worried to joyful, I think that's also a typo as well.
Had gone from worried to joyful. So she's going from being worried to being joyful.
I thought there was a worry with a Y.
Worry. Gone from worry. Well, she's there. How about that?
Okay. From being worried to joyful in only a matter of seconds. Forget after all, she exclaimed. Of course not. Danny remarked. His pocket cookie started ringing and he quickly answered it. It was his parents. Would you please put your sister on? Dan suggested. Danny held his arms in front of Polly, knowing what was coming. Happy birthday, sweetheart. You didn't think we'd forget, did you? Dan inquired.
Scyther has to go. Okay, bye, Scyther. Thanks for coming to the live stream.
Bye, Scyther.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Anyway, let me make my guy, not depressed anymore. There we go. Whoops, wrong keyboard. There we go. Anyway. Not for a second, Polly replied. As your present from us, I decided to give you one of my Pokemon, Dan stated. Tell me where you are and I'll send it to you. We're in Mahogany Town. I'm transferring it now. Well, that's fast. A transfer machine close sparked. I'm going to say close by. That sounds better. Close by sparked and sent a Pokeball. Polly ran over and opened it. The Pokemon was a small white horse with flames making up its mane and tail. Ponyta, the fire hose Pokemon. Caesar will be in the live. Oh, well, it's nice to still have Caesar at least. Anyway, but I just like to point out that I called it the fire hose Pokemon, which is like the opposite of what it is. Ponyta, the fire horse Pokemon. Its hind legs, which have harder than diamond hooves, kick back at any presence it senses behind it. Jeez, do not go behind a Ponyta then. Yikes! Hey, Caesar. Good to have you. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Now you and your brother have something to ride on. Dan replied. Don't stay up late. I promise we won't. Danny hung up and Polly turned her attention to her brother's gift. She tore open the paper and lifted the lid off the box. Helen and I caught you 2 Pokemon, Danny remarked, trying to sound impressive. Polly pushed the button and opened the 2 balls. She took kindly to Smeargle right off, and Heracross took kindly to her. What? Before any more of Danny's Pokemon went to Polly, Danny called up Alicia and canceled his request. These are great, but I'm afraid it's too late for you to go to the gym, Polly stated. Danny looked far from disappointed and smiled. Then we'll just have to have a party for you instead. Aww. Polly was surprised that her brother gave up the gym battle so easily, and her rosy face looked cheerful. A party would be nice. Oh, that's really sweet. I like how that chapter ended. Huh. Let's see. Okay. So Carrie, can you read more, or is that enough for you? How are you feeling? How are you feeling,
do you
Carrie?
Want to stop or something?
What was that?
A little bit dry. A little bit dry with my throat. You'll go grab something to drink or something.
Okay. I'm just drinking
Or
water.
we can just call it until next time.
Yeah. I don't mean but yeah, sure, let me just leave a little mark here. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we'll pick up here next time. And we still have a ways to go to get through this part of the story. But yeah.
It's a big one.
It is very big. We have still a long ways to go. But I just wanted to show off the art one more time before we go. So let's look at the art that we saw. We got Mischievous using Psybeam on Smeargle. I like this one. We have Quagsire going over a waterfall. Oh no! We have Talon and Danny being freaked out by the unknown. We have.
Why do I feel like if they get her an unknown, it would be funny though.
I think I made Quagsire look weirder than it was supposed to be, but oh well. But yeah, we have Danny hugging Quagsire after it evolves. We have, this is probably my favorite one. We have Sudowoodo kicking Croconaw into Danny's face, which looks quite painful. We have Danny catching a Stantler, which he will probably never use, honestly. We have... Oh, this one's cute. We have Clayfable saving Clayfa. Very cute. We have Geodude versus Giant Miltank. Battle for the ages. We have Raikou shocking the Rocket Leader, Rill. We have Rill, the Rocket Leader, using his psychic powers on Danny and Polly. We have not the best drawn picture of Talon, but he's in the distance, so whatever. Of Talon tricking a Steelix into going off the ledge of a tower. And we have Danny, Susan, and Polly captured by Team Rocket. And that pretty much wraps it up for the pictures for this stream. So yeah, pretty good. I think we made a lot of progress today. All right. So yeah, we will see you next time for the next chapter, which is called Cooling Off While Warming Up. See you next. We'll try Saturday night or Sunday, I guess. We'll try to do that. Depends on Carrie's schedule, I guess. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for coming. This is a blast. And as an extra little bonus, I will include something for you all. Where was that? Here it is. This is for the people in the vertical stream.
I know that this is coming straight.
This is the link to the story if you want to read ahead. There's actually several parts. This is just one part. But yeah. So that's it for today's stream. So thank you so much for coming. And we'll see you next time. The next chapter. See you next Saturday or Sunday, I guess. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Bye. This might be coming from the left field. You're